Alright, good morning everyone. Welcome to McBoss Capital Livestream. My name is Michael Chu. Today is Wednesday, October 8th, 2025, nearly 9 a.m. Mountain Time. Nasdaq is up 0.5%, Dow is up 0.2, S&P is up 0.4, Nasdaq is up 10. So the volume is up 10%. NYC volume is down 2%. Overall, the market looks pretty good today. And we go look at stocks in the move here for a quick second. We do see lots of stocks here with higher volume. So that's a good sign. And let me just bring up, see if there's any news here. I don't think there's much news, but let's just see what's happening. Okay, so we will have Fed meeting minutes out later today. So a report that Nvidia invests in Elon Musk venture. Okay, let's quickly look at those stocks. Yeah, Nvidia. So we had this break. We had this base here. It broke out, then it pulls back right here, and right now it's trying to bounce. It's up almost 2%. So nothing wrong with this chart. It looks pretty orderly. Um, I don't know. I just feel like the um it's coming out slower than usual. So I don't know. But then yeah. But I mean, it's not a fast moving stock. Um, so if we see something like that, it might take some time. But again, it is still really good entry point. It's near the 10-day, and like we found support right there. So that could be a stop level for managing risk. So yeah, it looks okay. In terms of Tesla, let's take a look. It gave back some gains yesterday. Okay, it looks like it's falling through today, falling below 10 days, so that's not looking good. And then obviously we had the big news Oracle yesterday, that they might not make as much money as people thought from rendering those Nvidia chips and stuff. So yeah, it's technically in a downtrend right now. It's giving back a lot of the jump from the earnings result and the news that they will have more bookings. But yeah, um, let's see what else happening here. Rocket Lab shot up after ASTS. So both of those shooting up. Uh, Palantir is not moving much. So here is Palantir. Now that's the problem I have with Palantir and Nvidia. I just feel like, generally if they break out, this one is not breaking out, that's one problem. And then we had this huge down day here because of some news. But yeah, I just don't know. I just feel like these two stocks have kind of not moved much. So I'm not sure what the clicking sound in the background is. Okay, maybe it's just my phone. Okay, that's fine. Um, okay, so that's Palantir. So Nvidia, Huang says AI computing up, demand up substantially in the last 6 months, and demand for Blackwell is really, really high. And then XAI is doing some financing, and Nvidia didn't comment that they are investing but Bloomberg did report that though, that they put in 2 billion in the latest 20 billion debt funding. So anyhow, that's some news here. Confluent exploring a sell, so it spiked up. The Fed meeting minutes today. Yeah, and then this jobby drop on new funding here, new round funding. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah, looking at stocks in the move here. Actually, before we do that, let's just jump to the index first. Okay, so here we are. So yesterday we had a down day, um, but it wasn't a distribution day because was it? I don't know. The volume show higher here. I'll have to go check again. But yesterday I didn't see them reporting that it was distribution day, but it looks like it is because of the higher volume. So anyhow, but it is bouncing back today. So the question is, can it hold today's gains? Now QQQ at the high here was yesterday, and we so far came up, but we haven't come close enough to it yet. Getting closer, but not there yet. So that is a big signal to watch. Again, holding this today will be important. So let's see what it does by end of day. But right now it's looking pretty good because it's not trading at the bottom half of the range, it's trading at the top half. So that looks pretty good. Okay, let's keep going here. SPY, very similar chart. Again, I do see higher volume, so maybe it is distribution day. But I'll have to go back and check. Go to 5-minute chart here. Also trading at the top range. Again, not quite near yesterday's high yet, but it is coming back. So again, we'll see. It's too early to tell where this will end. We'll have to watch for that. Dow Jones. Dow Jones is a little bit weaker because it's at the 10-day, but today is bouncing very slightly again. It's not a big bounce at all. So this one has been hugging the 10-day line at the bottom range more, and this one is further away from the yesterday's high. So there is a little bit of weakness here, I think, relatively. IWM, very similar chart. It's moving back up, but it's not nowhere near yesterday's high. So those two are relatively, weaker, and it's near the 10-day, right? And so when we look at some growth stocks, we're gonna see very similar behavior. Some of them are more closer to their 10-day, hugging it. Some of them are more near their highs. So those are the ones that are probably better off versus the ones that are closer to the 10-day. So yeah. So with that said, let's jump to some stocks here. We have Dell moving really strong today. Um, I mean, most of the tech stocks are moving today. So here's Dell, huge move, 8%. So this one has come out really fast, like, and and that's what I'm saying, right? Like, growth stocks, if they are moving, they should be moving fast. But when I see Nvidia and Palantir moving so slow, it's kind of weird actually. But this one is doing well. So this is Dell, AMD. This one is also moving pretty fast. Okay? That looks pretty good. We'll come to the aluminum gold stocks in a second. MU, look at that one. So yesterday was a bad day for many gold stocks, but today we're seeing a lot of them bounce, and this one is nowhere near the 10-day. So this is the stronger one. TSM, very similar. Bad day yesterday. Today bounced back pretty strong. Nowhere near the 10-day. They're very similar. These are the stronger ones. Let's keep going here. You see lots of gold stocks here still going. We'll talk about it in a second. STX, Seagate. Now this one looks like it's pretty much done, I think. There's just no bounce whatsoever. It's trading at the bottom of the range, even for today. Yeah, there's no bounce whatsoever. After a big down day like yesterday, usually you want to see it come back to like halfway point. But today it's like more at the near the bottom, which WDC is similar to this. Let's see how they all react right now. Very similar chart. Look at that. This is the other one. And this one's bouncing. So this one looks a lot better. PSTG. This one is making new highs, so that looks pretty good. So yeah, it's again, not all are equal. So it's just like, you know, some stocks working, some stocks even in the same group is not working. Credo. This one also looking not good. Down, came down here to the red line, 50-day moving average, and then uh, it just stopped working. So it bounced very little, like 3%, but on the chart you can see it's like still below the 10-day trend line. ANET. This one looking slightly better. Um, so it's been consolidating, and you can see 2 days ago similar thing tried to come out first time, but came back in, and now it's going for it again, and this time it looks like making high. So it looks slightly better because it's making a high. Okay, let's jump to CLS. What's that mean? It's right there. It's coming out right now of this trend line, so it looks okay, but there's still a higher trend line to draw there as well. So might be worth to wait, especially if the volume is not that much higher. So yeah, but it's showing higher volume here, though. That's kind of weird. So I'm not sure which one is correct. It's here, it's not showing higher volume. So but anyhow, that's that. And let's just look at my list for a second. So AMD, ANET, Sun, Amago. Let's take a look at Amago here. Broadcom. It's not really moving. That's the problem. Like, I mean, they keep trying to come out, but it just doesn't have power to move. So that is concerning. CN. This one is still trying to go here. So that still look okay. CXT, we talk about Dell. Duolingo. This one is trying to come back out again, so it did make at least a kind of, if we close here, it might be a new recent high. IoT. This one not really moving that much. after yesterday's drop, so that doesn't look as okay. Um, we have Marvel. This one is also bouncing after yesterday's drop, so it looks pretty good. If we close here, it'll be a new closing high. Um, then we have Hala Auto. This is slowly coming back up. Yeah, looking new recent high here. Looks good. So those are the tech. Um, we already look at CLS in the structure. There's not much retail happening here. I mean, we already look at test. Yeah. Let's look at CenX. This is aluminum, and this one had a huge bounce after yesterday's volatile drop. So today is bouncing back really strong. So I'm not I don't really like this volatility from yesterday and today, even though the action looks good, right? Like I think it's probably a big shake out here, and today it's moving, right? So same with some other stuff today from yesterday that dropped big and then today bounced back. Um, yeah, let's just quickly look at the wicks. I'm just curious. Um, it's stable at this point. It's not moving too much. The problem is it does look like it's not making new lows anymore. It's just kind of sliding up slowly here. So that's something to watch out for over time. Okay, so let's go down. There's not much help happening. Not much financial. SII is one that I'm still holding that's working. But gold is where the sun is shining still. Let's look at GLD. Here you go, making new highs once more. Um, look at AU. Anglo Gold making new high. So again, yesterday was a down day for most gold stocks. But today it just gap up, make new high. You can see the upper trend line right there. If you draw it like what I just showed here, so it's very strong. Uh, AUGO. This one is not moving as much. It's a little bit concerning there, but it is bouncing a little bit. Barrick also bouncing a little bit, not moving too much. And we talked about this yesterday, like some stocks are behaving a lot worse than others. But this one is still going CDE again. Draw the upper channel line still intact. So I know I don't know for sure, but most likely some of these stocks will end up in the climax top kind of format, I think. Um, yeah, oh, this one has been really strong. Yeah, there you go. It's just like so many updates here. Incredible strength. GFI. This one making new high right now. HL, MUX, all those are really strong. MEM, OR. Silver, let's take a quick look. Silver's price a bit slow on this loading side right now. Silver making new high as well. So huge move today. 3%. Let's look at PAS. Making new high. SVM, not high, not at new high, but pretty close. It'll be at least a closing high close here. So overall, the market, mostly still, have the AI theme going, but again, not all are equal. Some are working. The gold stocks are the gold and silver stock are like the two, especially gold is the main group that's working, with lots of stocks in that group. Let's go back to the index here. Looks like it's at 0.63%. Looks really good. It's holding up at the top range here. So that looks good. I Similar action making new highs right now for the day. That looks good. And Dow also near new high for the day, looking pretty good. And IWM also making new high for the day, looks good. So yeah, all index are very healthy, making new intraday highs, and there's let's say the stocks on the move are dominated by mostly tech stocks and gold stocks. So thank you all for watching. Have a very good day. Please like and subscribe. Hello.